What's up, everybody? It's Rex from Rex's Photo Booth Reviews and Tutorials. Today I'm at PBX and I'm at 360 Drone Booth, and I'm going to talk to these guys and I'm going to show you all about the next new trend. Maybe a trend, it may be here to stay, who knows, but we're going to be talking to the guys over at 360 Drone Booth and find out all about it. I'm going to get on, I'm going to do a video, I'm going to show you what it looks like at the end. All right. Check this out, check this out. That is the landing pad. Here we go. I'm gonna get in and I'm gonna show you what a session looks like. I'm gonna stand in the center where the X is. The drone will make 2 revolutions, that's what it was programmed for, around the center spot. And then it'll come back and land itself on that H, that landing pad right there. The guys over at 360 Drone Booth were nice enough to give us a few minutes and tell us how everything works. We're going to talk to the man behind the scenes right here. This is Al. We go to Al or Albert?
Al's good.
Al from 360 Drone Booth, and he's offered to give up a little bit of his time. He's going to tell us about the drone booth here, the hardware, the software, and a little bit about the inspiration of where this idea came up, because they didn't just come out of nowhere. They've been doing mosaics for like 20 years. Very, very successful, and that's what they're known for. And they got a couple other ventures. They got a little sketch spot arm over there. You might see that in a different video. But right now, I'm really fixated on this drone booth right here. Look at that. Perfect landing. Right there. Al.
There you go.
Tell us a little bit about the inspiration for this drone. I mean, 360s are everywhere.
That's right, yeah. The market's definitely crowded for sure. So looking at the market, what can happen? I've seen literally hundreds of these videos online where people get smacked in the arm, smacked in the face, fall off the platform, break the 360 booth. So the story goes on and on. I hear you see about 4 people fall off and drag each other down. So it was pretty easy being on one of these, having a huge arm roll around you that's maybe 15 pounds. I mean, I felt a little I don't scared, but this doesn't seem the most safest environment I could be operating.
I think that's what's keeping a lot of people from buying the platform. So I really see a future.
We got that story all day today. So we're at least hitting a market that I think we're aiming for. So as far as the inspiration, yeah, you're seeing in the video behind me. Moving on from there, what can we do? All right, drones they seem scary at first.
Yes.
What can we do to make it as safe as possible? So we literally took a year and a half thinking about, all right, is this crazy idea? Is this going to work? It seems feasible. So
how long has this been in production? How long have you guys been working on this?
We introduced proof of concept last year.
Yes.
We just had it circling around a stuffed animal. So fast forward to today, we have the full solution. It's we flew the last 2 days without a single interruption, nothing bad happened.
Not a single incident, right?
Right. That was great.
Right? 5,000 people at the show.
Yeah.
Not one
crazy
incident.
Wi-Fi, all the crazy interference, 100% safe. So it's a good proof of concept right there.
Yeah.
I know the hardware-wise.
Yeah, I think people really want to know. So the people that weren't able to come to the show, they want to know what hardware is involved. Do we need licenses? Do we need software? So let's go over the hardware first. Break down the hardware for us.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. You don't need much. You need the drone. There's 2 models that we support right now. This is the Mini SC. It's the cheaper model. We figured, let's go with the cheap model.
When you say cheap, ballpark, what is it?
$300.
Okay.
The upgraded model, Mini 2,
yes,
is a $400 model.
And what's the difference, ballpark?
Yeah, ballpark, you're going to get a little better feed from the drone to your tablet as far as the live feed.
Okay.
That's the main difference.
So there's two drones that you can use.
That's right. Right now we're going to be supporting the Mini 3, hopefully in sometime Q3 is our goal.
Okay.
DJI has to release their SDK.
All right, I guess there's a few things.
So we gotta interrupt a little bit right there with the announcement. So there's 2 drones that you can use that are compatible, but tell us, do you need a PC or a tablet? What do we need to do to control the software?
Yeah, so that's a great question. The DJI only supports Android for the SDK. The
Ah,
development kit.
Android tablet. Okay.
So we're stuck in that environment. If they ever do an iOS release for their development kit, we're on it. But right now we have an Android tablet. There's 3 or 4 that we recommend that be high powered to do all the AI processing that we're doing for safe flying, along with the.
Is there a list somewhere?
Yeah,
Maybe
it's right
I can
on our
link them.
website. Yeah, it's
And
all
what would be the number one? Would it be a Samsung
We're
or?
using a Lenovo here. We really like it as a built-in stand. It's compact. So Lenovo is a great choice.
A ballpark? How much is the Android
It's
tablet?
around $250, $300.
Oh,
But
okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So we're in 400 for the drone,
Yep.
and then
300 to 400 for the drone, another 300 for the tablet, so it's 600. 600 for the total hardware.
yeah.
components.
Okay. Let's get to the important part. What about the software component? Because that's what makes it run.
That's the magic, right?
Yes.
The software, again, we've been developing it over the last year and a half. At this point where we're at version 1.2, it's come a long way. You have a lot of options as far as how wide do you want the circle? Do you want a 6-foot circle? Do you want a 10-foot circle? Do you want a 18-foot circle?
Right. And what about the height? Is there height restrictions and limitations?
Right, so the height's going to come from the table. It's always going to go about 3.5 feet high off your surface. So it'll go, in this case, around 7 feet high is where we recommend. A 30-foot table gets you roughly 7 feet. You can also program the number of loops. If you want 1 loop, 2 loops, 3 loops. We recommend 2. That's a nice number to get some nice, really cool slow-mo footage and all that good stuff. There's some other things in here, but for the most part, those are the main settings. Now, one of the cool things is when you have a spinning arm, if there's short people or kids, you actually have to rotate that arm down.
Correct.
That's gone. All you have to do now, if you know you're having some kids in there, you just hit the gimbal once or twice. It's going to rotate that gimbal down. Now you can do that during flight or before takeoff.
And
So-
that's controlled by the software.
exactly. You're just
All right.
Yep.
Now we got to know how much is the software.
The software, right?
How much is the software?
So it's $9.99 is standard. PBX special is $5.99. That's till March 3rd.
It's half price, almost.
Yep.
Almost.
Almost. So
40%
it's good-
off.
It's a good deal.
Now, $5.99, is that lifetime? Is that
Right.
yearly?
So,
Yeah.
no, that's a good question. So
Okay.
we have for first year $5.99. Every year to renew the license is $2.99.
So $5.99 the first year if they. And how long is the show special going for?
March 3rd.
Till March 3rd.
Yep, so get
and
in
then
quick.
every subsequent year is $2.99.
Yep. You got it.
Perfect. And I know that in the software you're recording the video, but what about effects? I know you got some really good partnerships out there. Talk to me about the partnerships.
Yeah, let's do it. So once the drone lands, it's going to quickly download the high-res video to the tablet. Once it's on there, it's going to shoot it over to your preferred sharing station, whether that's Curator,
Nice.
Zentek.
Wow.
That's going to go to the PC automatically. And then once from there, you're really at your preference of whether you want to use SnapPick or again Curator. Big fans of their solution. We have a whole kind of quick lineup here of the bracket more or less of our current items that are platforms.
Oh,
and support.
wow. Yeah. So you got PicPic Social, which I love. SnapPick. We got Media Share.
Yep.
Any PC sharing app. So
And Curator, though, I feel Curator is a great. You bypass the PC
Zentek.
altogether.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Curator, right? We
Yep.
love that one. We love James. And then Fun Event Share. That's I believe that's another Android
It
app.
is. So we figured, if people want to stay in the Android environment, they can. Yeah.
That's awesome. And is there anything else? Oh, you know what? What the question that everybody freaking asks me.
Yep.
Do you need insurance?
Yes.
Do you need a license? And do you need insurance? Everybody needs to know.
Yes, that is the swirling question,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So since we're indoors, we do not need a drone license. The FAA only controls the outdoor environment. So we're.
But
in
what
here-
if we're doing a park or outdoor wedding? Then is that going to be allowed?
Right. So this is for indoor use.
Indoor use, fair enough.
That's what the target is. Outside, really outside with any photo booth or even a 360, you have some big gusts of wind. That's always a problem. So anyway, indoor use only. You don't need a drone license. But you do need insurance. Drone insurance is different than your standard.
Business insurance.
Exactly. It's a different.
It's specific. Is there a certain company that you guys contract with?
Yeah,
or you
RVNA is one recommendation. There's some other ones out
Which
there.
one?
RVNA.
RVNA.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
So they have a nice, easy policy right online. You buy it. It's probably in the range of $500 to $700 depending on your device.
A year, a month?
A year.
Okay, all right, that's very doable.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And do you guys have a working relationship with them? Do you have
No,
affiliate links?
So yeah, we don't make any profit, or we're not have anything as a partnership with them. We've spoken at length, understanding the policy, making sure everything's kosher.
Right.
So they're on board there. There's some other ones that we're working with to maybe get only a 30-day policy where you'll have to lock in a full year policy. So that's on the horizon. We got somebody actually focused directly on both in the U.S. and some other countries of getting, hey, what's the easiest way for me to get insurance for my drone 360 booth?
Thank you so much, Al. I'm gonna end it right here, but we need one last thing. We need to know where we can buy this. Is there technical support? And what is the website? To give us a little information there.
Yeah.
How do we buy this thing?
Yeah, it's very easy. 360dronebooth.com. You go there. There's a purchase button. You can look at all the information. Frequently asked questions. We'll outline really the 3 steps you need to take: getting your drone, buying the $5 registration to register it, and then getting the insurance. Pretty straightforward. You can do it all under a day. The Facebook group is a great place. We have lots of members.
Is it Facebook group now?
Yeah.
Is it a private group?
It is a private group.
Okay.
But everybody's welcome to join as long as you're nice. No, just kidding. But be nice. It's the 360 Drone Booth user group. You can look it up. It's easy to get.
Got it. So and the website once again?
Yeah, 360dronebooth.com.
360 Drone. And what is the technical support like?
Yeah, so I mean, with all our products, whether it's the live print mosaic, SketchBots, the drone booth.
Is there a phone number to call? Is it by text? Is it by email?
Right. So we have email. Obviously, is a great way to any general questions. Everybody has my number. I mean, it's in my signature, my direct cell phone. So if there's any problem, I'm the face of the company. So I want to make sure everybody feels
comfortable.
Trust and all that good stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we have the mosaics at any given time. We have at least 2 or 3 going on globally at any point. So we have a dedicated staff team for
via email
and phone. Yeah.
And phone.
Yeah.
Awesome. I think that's all everybody's gonna need. I'm gonna put the links below for everybody. Thank you so much for the time. We appreciate it, and have a great show.
Awesome.